Hello, beautiful souls. Okay, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been really long since I've posted any reading, and I'm extremely sorry about this. But yes, this is going to be your a monthly reading for February 2023, and let's hope we'll be consistent in this year at least. Yes, I'm really trying hard, but I'm, juggling between two jobs and then my own personal practice, so I'm just not able to take out a lot of time for these readings, but I really enjoy doing these readings, and let's just hope that we are able to continue them and be consistent this time. Okay, so as always, you guys know the drill, right? There are going to be three piles in front of you. We have pile 1, which is our OG, the very first deck that I ever owned. That's the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot with the the Bloodstone Crystal. Yes, my bad. I think I need to really start practicing these readings again. It's been a really long time. I'm just forgetting everything. So this is Bloodstone right here. Let me just zoom it in for you. It has these tiny red spots as well for you, if you can see. So that's Bloodstone, the pile number 1. For pile number 2, we have the Morgan Greer Tarot. Now, it's been really long since I've worked with this deck, so I really want to see how... oops, I just bumped into my camera. Okay. So it's been really long since I've worked with this deck, so I'm really excited to see what comes up for you guys, pile 2. And this is not going to focus. Okay. This is a beautiful labradorite for you. I just love this crystal. It's beautiful. Please bear with my not so nicely done nails. I mean they were nice at a point, but now they're just like everywhere. Okay. And this is pile 3. This is the Terror of the Divine with moss agate as your crystal to choose from. Can you please focus? Thank you. It's a really gorgeous crystal too, very grounding. Okay, I'm not supposed to tell the energy. Okay, we're not going to influence anything here. Just be very mindful. I'm going to insert a close-up picture of, a still picture of these 3 decks, so you can choose and click the timestamps below, and we'll see you in your respective piles. Hello, full pile 1. So if you chose this gorgeous Bloodstone with the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck, then this is going to be your message for the month of February. Let's see what we have. Oops, okay. These 2 just flew out of right off the bat, and we have the Star. I hope you can see clearly, and the Ace of Swords. Really nice energy to begin with, actually, pile 1. I mean, this is kind of interesting. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm seeing some new information coming in that's probably going to bring in that healing and hope and a sense of motivation, that's probably much needed, in your lives for all of you who have chosen pile 1. So let's continue looking. Okay, what do we have for pile 1? I'm seeing, oh my god, okay, we have the Sun. Okay, this is, okay, there are so many messages. First of all, they're just like bombarding in my head right now, but okay, I'm gonna just control my emotions right now, and we're gonna look at all these cards, all the energies at once. But one thing is for sure, pile 1, if you've been feeling gloomy, if you've been feeling, emotionally drained, if you've been feeling very confused, you were not able to make, you probably, during the month of January, you have just, kind of, you sat with yourself and you realized that maybe you haven't made such great decisions in the year 2022, and you don't want to repeat the same mistakes, right, in 2023. And I feel like that's happening. I feel like all the things that went wrong in 2022 or didn't go as planned in 2022, you have really spent your time in the month of January to get that clarity that's here with the Ace of Swords that can be seen. You've been working on cutting through the nonsense. I'm getting that most of you have already done this job of like getting, I'm just getting like with the Star and the Ace of Swords and the Sun, it's like redoing your house, okay? It's like just resetting everything, throwing away all the unnecessary items and making space for new things in your life. That's the energy I'm getting. And we have two major arcana cards. Remember, guys, two major arcana cards. So I feel like in the month of February, you're really going to see those energies shifting. You're really going to see some change. That's probably the most positive change you could have ever, expected or imagined. The next card that we have is Knight of Wands. There's definitely a lot of fun, excitement. I'm seeing that excitement. I feel like the past year or even the past month has been just a little, maybe you were expecting a lot of excitement and fun in January itself, but it kind of didn't happen. You know, things were postponed, plans were cancelled. I don't know what it was, but now I'm seeing you climbing up that horse, being confident and assertive about what you want in this month. I'm seeing some of you even doing like vision boards and stuff. Like in the month of February, you guys are getting real and we're getting serious here. We are not planning to waste any more precious time of ours because we have the swords and the wands, the two fastest moving elements. We just want to be quick here, you know. And we have like horses again. There's stars and bright sun. Yes, definitely I'm seeing those hazy clouds have passed by. Okay, that's the major message that I'm seeing. We have Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So right now what I'm seeing is that there's definitely something that's still holding you back here from really being able to realize your fullest potential here. There's still something that's holding you back, and interesting. Okay, let's clarify. Let's get into the clarification for the Ace of Swords. Wow, we have Page of Pentacles. There's definitely some new beginning coming in here. Page of Pentacles represents something that's way more solid, has a very, very strong foundation, especially in the physical world. You're manifesting something. This could be a new business idea. This could be a new relationship, new friendship, or just, your goals and plans for the month of February, which are way more practical, and you are willing to work on those goals on a physical level, right? In this physical plane, we have to, no matter how hard, of course, manifesting on different planes and different dimensions and everything, all of that's there, that exists. But it's equally important for us to make that effort, put those actions in the physical reality as well, right? So I'm seeing that happening in the month of February for you guys. There's much. This message is like gonna come on repeat again and again. And wow, talking about manifestation, we have the Magician. What else do you need? And I mean, no matter how long it's been that I have done these readings for you guys, my cards are absolutely loyal to me and they just are spot on all the time. We have Magician clarifying the Star, another major arcana, beautiful, gorgeous pile one. I'm already loving this energy for the month of February. I'm not even concerned about pile 2s and 3s, but we'll get into them later. But this right here is beautiful. It's absolute magic, okay? With the Magician, it's time to manifest. It's time to start seeing the results of your actions. Maybe in the past month, you've been kind of really doing all the work, but you were still not being able to see those results, right? But February is the month, right? it's about realizing that, you gotta use what you have here in terms of your resources as well. You are not going to expect, you are your biggest resource. I'm seeing your energy, your soul, pile one. The kind of, you have a very effect, positive effect on other people around you. You can literally, some of you could really be very, very, you could be empaths, and you have those healing capacities. Some of you might not have just realized it yet, but it's your aura. I'm seeing it's your energy, it's your optimism. That's your biggest resource when it comes to manifesting things that you want in your life, especially in the month of February. So don't, you have to just be as cheerful as a child. Like, just, how does a child think, right? For a child, there is no limit, there are no boundaries. It's limitless. The imagination, the child draws any random creatures. They talk about, like, they're limitless. That's how they think, and that's how you need to think in the month of February, and that's how you need to act as well. You need to have that sense of clarity about your goals for the month of February. The most important thing for you to be able to manifest those goals, visions, and dreams, whatever you want to call it, in the month of February is your, to really, really take care of your aura, and cleanse your energy, and be very hopeful and optimistic about life. Don't be afraid to kind of just put yourself out there, okay? Because I'm seeing that you have nothing to lose at this point of time, and there's so much for you to gain. Because with Page of Pentacles, I'm seeing some of you could, not be very experienced, or maybe be an absolute beginner, into something. And it's absolutely okay, because I feel like your energy is so powerful and strong, and your soul is experienced here, pile one. So even if you feel like, oh, this is something that's really new to me, I don't even know the technicalities of it, anything, just trust your instinct and go with the flow here. With the Knight of Wands, there is a really good spiritual, that side of spirituality within you guys. It's there, it's present. So tap into your intuition, and you'll never make a wrong decision. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is changing. There's a shift in energy for you, pile one, for sure. Let's clarify the Sun, although we don't need to clarify the Sun, but still, let's see. Wow, we have the Nine of Wands. How amazing is that? When I said that you've probably been struggling in the past month, or even in the past year, like, you've struggled a lot. And I feel like, in 2022, you were just like looking at other people around you, in your life. Could be your friends, acquaintances, family, distant relatives. And you were looking at them, and you were feeling that, every other person around me is growing into these leaves, right? These wands. It's just, but he's not paying attention here to his wand and stash, where there's also leaves growing. And if I'm not wrong, there are two, right? So, like, for me, this card is definitely about going through a difficult period of struggle, especially when there is no support system. But it's still like, instead of focusing on other people's growth, you really need to see how far you have come, pile one. Everyone has their own journey in this universe, in this lifetime, and in each and every lifetime for that matter. And you can't be wasting time by looking at other people's lives and their achievements instead of focusing on your own. And forget about expecting. You don't need a second person's help here. You are capable, you are fully capable of manifesting your dreams into your reality. It's just that I feel like you're just like too young, okay? And again, it's just the physical body that's young, right? The soul could be way more experienced and way more wiser than right? And yeah, with the Magician, I feel like you're just like, there are no two people in this, in any of these cards. This is a journey that you have to kind of, you know, travel across all by yourself. We have the Ace as well, which is number one card, right? Represents number one. So yeah, let's clarify the Knight of Wands. What do we have for Knight of Wands? Clarification, please. What do we have for Knight of Wands? Okay, we have two cards. Wow, we have the Two of Wands and Eight of Pentacles. Now, where is it that you have to kind of focus, and in what aspect of your life you need to push that energy, push that time and hard work and all of that into? And that's planning, having a vision. I feel like some of you guys have even stopped dreaming, like literally. Maybe some things, you know, for some of you 2022 wasn't even a decent year, and I'm seeing that you guys have probably just, you're probably on the verge of just giving up, but this is not the time to give up. With Two of Wands, where there is an important choice and decision to be made regarding your future plans and visions. There's an important decision to be made, and again, be very intuitive about it. Use your, tap into that spiritual side of yours. And the next card that we have is Eight of Pentacles, which is just keep working. Don't give up, or don't stop working just because you feel like, you're not able to see the results of your hard work just as yet. Nothing's gonna go to waste, let me tell you. Okay? All of your actions are going to bear results. You just need to wait for the right time. I feel like Two of Wands is also kind of like about, to me, this is a card of a little inactivity in terms of the physical element, at least, right? Your brain is working, your mind is working, your soul is kind of, pointing you towards your vision, and there's so much that you want to do, and it's going around in your head. And even in like you're just around you, in your energy, you're feeling that energy, but just it has to be balanced well with the efforts in the materialistic or the physical world. And that's exactly what I said when I was talking with the Page of Pentacles and the Magician together, that hard work or putting in action in this physical world is equally important. And that's where you need to kind of invest all of your energy into. That's where you need to move forward. That's where you need to kind of focus at. Okay, bottom of the deck we have Seven of Cups. Yes. Okay, for some of you right now, I feel like you could be there could be a lot of temptations, there could be a lot of distractions around you, or even choices, exactly that we were talking about, that there's definitely an important decision that needs to be made here. Okay, so be very, very mindful, and again, don't get influenced by other people in your life, no matter how amazing they are, how amazing relationship you have with them, how experienced they are. This is a decision that you have to make all by yourself here, pile one. That's the biggest message that I'm seeing here, because what these people are going to do is they're going to actually confuse you more. They're going to add to that confusion, and we do not want that. With the Ace of Swords, that's the first card that came out for you this February. Confusion is the last thing that you want in your life. Anyways, no one wants confusion, right? This is the month where we need to eliminate as many distracting thoughts and temptations from our head, and we need to focus on just one thing. That's the major energy I'm seeing here. Don't try and multitask here. Focus on just one energy, one aim, one goal at a time. Okay? And focus on being hopeful and cheerful throughout this journey. Hopeful, cheerful, optimistic and enthusiastic, and the most important thing, confident about your own self. That yes, you have all the resources, all the potential to manifest whatever it is that you want in your physical reality. Okay, so now let's look at some of the affirmations that could that you could work with, you could, write down, you could chant every single morning and, before going to bed at night. So these are going to be your affirmations for the month. I'm going to pull out 2 because, some of you might resonate with just one of them. And some of you could resonate with either of them, but you could choose to just work with one of them. So it just gives you more options to choose from, exactly. Okay, but just pick one, you can pick both as well, of course. These are your messages. So whatever it is that makes more sense to you. So what affirmations do we have for pile 1? What affirmations do we have for pile 1? Okay. I'm learning. Okay, so we have worry, of course. I mean, why isn't it surprising even? I'm learning that worry doesn't change the outcome, right? You being worried about something is not going to change the outcome. You taking steps towards it, you taking action towards it, towards finding the solution, rather than focus, it's important. Yes, that's the message I'm getting. Again, it's important for you that this month of February 2023, you need to focus on the solution and not the problem. I'm seeing some anxiety issues as well for some of you with the 9 of Wands now. Yes, and that's why we had the star fall off with the Ace of Swords. You need to kind of get into that zone mentally as well. You need to keep your mental health in check. The star represents healing, Ace of Swords, your mind, your thoughts. You need to keep that mental health in check. Pile 1. Please don't blame me and tell me that I didn't, warn you about it or inform you about it. Month of February, yes. Mental health, topmost priority. What is the other affirmation for pile 1? Right, perfect. We have balance. And can you see these 2 cards have a similar energy? It's purple and blue. I'm not sure if you can clearly see because of the lighting. It's a little warm lighting, but it's purple and blue, okay? A little purplish. You need to tap into your spirituality this month, pile 1. It is important to really find that mental peace, to be able to kind of align with that higher self, as above, so below, right? There's a little disconnect I'm seeing in terms of your spiritual aspect of life, your spiritual connect with whoever, God, angel, energy, universe, whatever you believe in. That's absolutely okay. But yes, we have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my own world, and I do so without judgment. Yes, I also feel like, yes, you are someone, again, confidence is key. That's what we were talking about. You're someone who easily gets influenced by people, and you don't take criticisms very well, pile 1. Or maybe they're more hurtful because they're not very constructive criticisms, but they're just out there. But because you could be empaths and, more sensitive, I feel like they definitely affect you on a very, very subconscious level, even if not directly at all, okay? But I'm seeing that for some of you guys as well. And with worry and balance, what I'm seeing is that you need to understand that it's you who need to do the work. It's you who can only bring that harmony and perfect balance in your life. Nobody else is going to do it for you, right? And so all those people who are saying, who's chit-chatting around you, they're gossiping about you, let them just be. You need to, again, with that with this 7 of Cups card, you need to cut off with the Ace of Swords. You need to cut off all those distractions. You need to cut off all those voices from your head and focus literally on restoring that balance. Yes, that's going to be the tagline for the reading. It's time to restore the balance. Yes, pile 1. Okay. So last but not the least, let's look at some angel messages for you guys from the Keepers of the Light Oracle. This is the deck that my friend gifted me. So this is one deck that's really close to my heart as well. Okay, so the first, wow. I mean, seriously, like, this is not even like, it's not funny. It's just crazy that how beautifully the energy connects with each other. We have charity, so we have prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. The only source you need to ask from is the direct source, okay? Right up there. It's the universe or whoever you believe in, as I said. Just connect with heaven. It literally says that. It reads that. There's a disconnect. There's a major disconnect here in your spiritual life. Some of you could be, some of you might have not been even aware of your spiritual side or that spiritual aspect of life, and understanding the importance of it. And if that's true, then my friend, I just suggest you to figure out your own ways of exploring your own spirituality and how would you like to practice it. For some of you, if you are an absolute atheist or do not believe in any god or anything whatsoever, look into meditation. Get in touch with your own self, your inner self. Forget about any higher source, any higher power, any gods, goddesses. Get in touch with your inner child. That's the sun right there. Get in touch with that energy. And trust me, like, this recording is being recorded here, you will see a difference. You'll see some major difference when you're going to close off those external voices and start listening to that ultimate voice from within. You're going to see some massive changes. That's for sure. Let's look at some other guidance. Okay. Wow, okay. We have Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. And didn't I just say that? Like, for those of you, I feel like for those of you who are like, oh, I do not pray and I do not believe in connecting with a higher source or something, which is absolutely okay. I'm not mocking you guys. I'm just, that's just how I talk. I'm so sorry. Right. So for those who believe in a higher source, for those who believe that there's an energy that they can work with and connect with, this is going to be the message for them. And for those who feel that, you create your own destiny, everything that you do affects you and everything. It's just about you and your actions, right? For you guys, it's time to get to know your true self, to move into that true inner self. You need to ascend internally, and that's what's going to bring you out from the darkness towards light. Okay, so that's the last guidance on which I'm closing off your reading. But yes, pile one, this month is really amazing. This is an opportunity for you guys to really turn things around, okay? The month of February, I'm seeing that if you're able to restore this balance, if you're able to align yourself properly, okay, with whatever energy you want to work with, and if you're able to cut out the nonsense from within you and around you as well, and keep working on that one thing that I'm seeing really, popping out here, there's nothing that can stop you from achieving what you want this month, and definitely being at a much better place this year. So that's the message for you guys, pile one. I hope it resonated, and if it did, please let me know in the comments down below. It's going to be it's really nice when, you watch the readings and it resonates and you just revert back that energy to me that yes, these messages resonated and you would really like me to continue making these videos, although I know I'm extremely late and it's been a while since I've been here. But yes, I would definitely love a little more support and love from you guys. So yes, thank you so much, pile one, for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile twos. So if you chose the Morgan Greer Tarot and this gorgeous Labradorite, Yeah, yes, that's the glow, baby. Okay, that's what we need. Okay, so yes, if you chose the Morgan Greer deck with Labradorite, this is going to be a reading for the month of February 2023, and I've just finished reading for pile 1 for the month of February, and I'm already really excited to see what we have in store for you guys, because pile 1 was freaking amazing. I mean, now don't swap those piles, okay? Stick to your own piles. What if yours is even better? Like, you never know. Okay. I think I really need to invest in the larger size of this deck, because I really love working with this deck, the imagery and everything. But they're just a little tiny for me to shuffle them properly. So if you are being annoyed, you're getting annoyed by this shuffling, you can fast forward to the reading. Wow, the star and the sun are definitely common energies. Okay. Let's see, what do we have for pile 2? What's coming for them for the month of February 2023? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Interesting. Did you guys also... Were you guys inclined to pile 1 as well, initially? Okay. So the first card that came out was 3 of Pentacles. Really nice. Good. Okay. The second card is Page of Swords. Interesting. Third card is the 9 of Wands, which was also there for pile 1, and that's why I'm sensing some similar energies here, although it's a little different, but yes, some overlapping energies are here for sure. Oh, okay, we have already got 4 more cards, sorry. So let's see, what do we have? The first card that we have is 7 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles energy, it seems. Okay. We have the Empress. Gorgeous. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And for the overall, we have 7 of Swords reversed. You know what's interesting is that that's why I don't follow a specific spread or specific prompts as well for each and every pile. I do not follow the same procedure also, because I just like the cards to do their own job, and my energy is to just I just let it flow. Okay, so for you guys, pile 2, we already have some major cards. And see, this is the spread that I've laid out for you. So we need 3 main cards, and then we have 3 cards for clarification, 1 for the overall energy, that is 7 of Swords reversed. I feel like you've been heartbroken. Something's happened. Someone stabbed you in the back. Someone's broken your trust. Or you are just assuming that someone's broken your trust. Okay, we'll look into it for sure. This is the card we need to clarify, actually. Okay, but right up here, we have the 3 of Pentacles. First of all, there's a lot of Pentacles energy. So whatever this is happening, it's happening in, real. This is for real, as real as it can get, okay? Okay. First of all, there is a strong energy of Venus is here, and then we have these pentacle energies, 3 of Pentacles. It's kind of like teamwork here, but it could also refer to a third party situation. 7 of Pentacles, one person who's making all the effort but is probably not being able to see the results just as yet. Okay, so we'll get into that. We need clarifications here. Okay, my bad. The cards are like, you think this was that easy? Okay, we have the Page of Swords and the Empress. I feel like there's there are two energies here, okay? First of all, there's a masculine energy and a feminine energy, and one thing that we need to keep in mind, guys, is that energy is fluid. It's gender fluid, okay? So a man can be represented by a feminine energy, and a woman can be represented by a masculine energy. So, or it could even be any other person. You may not even identify as a man or a woman, right? So it doesn't matter. All you need to understand is the feminine energy and the masculine energy, and I'm not going to give you any lecture on that. You can do your research apart from this, aside, okay, on the side. But I am seeing a more mature feminine energy, someone who with a much more mature, wiser feminine energy here, and the masculine energy here is more, I'm not going to say immature-ish, but it's more childlike. It's more amateur, right? It's not very experienced, still very, very curious, enthusiastic. They want to just hop from one place to the other. They don't want anyone to, just like make them fix at one place. Like, they're not like that. They'll feel caged. That's the masculine energy that I'm seeing here. There's definitely, okay, because here as well, right, in this deck especially, we have the Five of Pentacles, where a woman is trying to console a man who's hurt, okay. So yes, I think like this is referring to the mother here, and with Empress also we have mother. So for some of you, you could be having some issues with your mother, or your mother's health could be of, a little concern. This is for some really specific people out there, okay, but it's definitely there. And in the month of February, although I do not do any health predictions or any health readings, but your mother's health is specifically going to be something that you just need to be a little aware and conscious of, tackle it with care. But otherwise, there's definitely someone who's been hurt, and I feel like I'm seeing these two energies, okay? This is interesting, like how you suddenly are able to see things. So the two major energies are the Page of Swords, right? The masculine, younger energy, and the Empress, that's more wiser, more mature, more experienced, feminine energy, right? Then on this side, we have Three of Pentacles, representing teamwork, right? Coming together, collaborations, partnerships. This could be business or, personal relationships. And with the Seven of Pentacles, when it's time to see the results, right? It's time to do like a test, like a litmus test here, where, you need to look back at your actions and see whether they're, reaching somewhere closer to even bearing the fruits. And the Empress itself is a very abundant card, so I feel like there's a lot of love or affection or just mutual care and respect for any of this person involved in your life. Now, you could always exchange these energies. That's why I'm not labeling any of the energies as you and the other person. But someone's hurt here, I'm seeing. And, maybe you have even tried walking away from this person, but it's kind of like really, boiling down to finding a closure here. I feel like someone confessed also that they messed up. So for some of you, this could be that your person, your respective partner, they were kind of, getting a little more curious, and getting to know other people, because I am sensing a strong third-party situation here. With Nine of Wands, I feel like it kind of didn't really work out, and they came back to you, told everything, they were honest, but yeah, you're still hurt. Or this could be other way around as well. So whatever resonates. Okay. I feel like for some of you guys, this could also be talking about how someone, a more mature and feminine energy, this person really brings out your inner child amidst all the chaos that's going around in your life. Yes, that's also something I'm seeing. Okay, we have many situationships happening here, pile 2. So I'm feeling that a lot of people are actually going to be, attracted to this pile. Yeah, I feel like they bring out a more optimistic you. You really want to learn things from them, or the other person from you, okay? And I feel like there's definitely teamwork. Someone is focusing on building something, but someone's words have hurt someone as well. It could be either the feminine energy's words that have hurt the masculine energy, or vice versa. With 7 of Swords, which talks about kind of, stealing, going behind someone's back, and all of those things, I feel like nothing of that sort has happened. The person has been honest with you, but that was probably not the word. Those were probably not the words you were expecting to hear from them. But let's still clarify the 7 of Swords here reversed. Can we clarify the 7 of Swords reversed, please? Oops, okay. Wow, we have 4 cards, and they're all reversed, and they all make sense. Somehow I knew. Yes, I feel like it's the masculine energy. We have the Emperor here. We have the Emperor here finally. I feel like it's the masculine energy that's messed up a little. And the feminine energy is like, hey, I've just been truthful all this while. It's just you who couldn't process it, or couldn't take it in a good way, or, in a mature way. For some of you, this could be a rejection, because 9 of Wands to me represents that as well. Rejection sometimes, and then 7 of Pentacles, waiting for an answer. 5 of Pentacles, being hurt. But that person has not been dishonest, that's for sure. We have a 10 of Cups reversed. Okay, so someone's not been happy. I feel like this connection between 2 people, okay, it's been going really strong, and I feel like some of you might have made plans of getting married to this person or anything, but then, boom, they just express themselves, express their feelings. For some of you, this person could already be pregnant, or this woman, or the man, or, that person could be having their own children, could be married. Yeah, I'm just seeing, I'm not necessarily seeing dishonesty or lies here, but I'm seeing that there was something that was hidden that has been out in the light for some time. And although you've been you're still trying to figure things out, you're still working, and you're still patiently waiting, hoping that, things might turn around in a different way, which they might, because we have the Empress and the Emperor together still here. We do have the Strength card reversed, and what's surprising is that we have 3 major arcanas reversed now. We have the Strength reverse. I feel like you do not want to fight this person still. I feel like your affection and love for this person is so much, especially the memories, if you're not in touch with this person, that you do not want to fight this person. You feel like, if this person is meant to be in my life, they will be there, and if not, then I think, yeah, But there's definitely that energy, because to me strength represents kind of, you know, how this woman is able to tame this lion right here, right? I mean, she's not afraid of it, she's not scared of it, and she's just being really nice, warm, caring, loving, and empathetic towards the lion. And the lion actually is able to understand her love language, right? And with the card in reverse, I feel like some of you might not be able to read this person's language. Some of you are not able to really wrap your head around how this person expresses their feelings, their emotions. Maybe they're more straightforward, they're more cold, or they appear to be more cold. It doesn't have to be that that's really true about them. One of you here is a very... I'm not seeing a lot of emotions here, okay? But what I'm seeing is that one of the person here, one of the energies is way too practical, and one person is really trying hard to fight against their feelings or not express as naturally as they could, because we have the Emperor here. And I feel like the Empress energy here is being... she's on guard here, I feel like, yeah. Or it's the Emperor being way too rigid, but there's definitely one person who's being way too rigid, and one person, Queen of Swords, who's being cold. Yes, behaving cold, okay. Because we have the Lovers reversed. It's either one person who has feelings for the other person, or a situationship or connection that didn't turn out really well, and it's kind of in a situationship now. And we have the Magician reversed. Someone, you feel tricked. Yes, that's the word. You don't feel cheated. You don't feel neglected. You just feel like a fool. You feel like you've been tricked by this person. You're like, nice game. Nice play there. And it might not be true, actually. That's the message that I'm getting again and again. I'm going to spread these cards out for you to really see them properly. We have the Ten of Cups reversed. That was the first card that clarified the Seven of Swords for me, reversed. So I feel like, yes. I feel like this person never promised a forever kind of a thing, or a lifetime commitment, or anything. I feel like things weren't going as fast as you kind of imagined in your head, and now when the reality has struck you, you don't like it. Yeah. You have definitely accepted it with the Strength card in reverse. So you're like, okay, I'm not gonna fight it, because, yeah, like, you know, it was not planned, or we didn't agree to be in a relationship or have a friendship or whatever this situationship is. I'm not sure. That's for you to figure out. But yes, with Strength in reverse, I feel like you have you're just like, okay, I'll keep putting in the efforts, and you know, I'm not gonna fight the person, I'm not gonna be against them, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop expecting, you know. I'm not gonna wait for the day when things might change, which is absolutely okay. You can be as optimistic as you want to be, until and unless you're, you know, till the time you're really seeing things as they are. I'm seeing for some of you, you could really be reading between the lines here as well for some of you, because we do have the Lovers reversed. Now this is like someone's either confused, if it's you or the other person, about this situationship or connection, and they're just not able to make the decision. They're just not able to decide, and they've just left you hanging, or you have left the other person hanging, okay? Or this is like a more one-sided situation for me, where there's that energy connection, okay? Those energies match, your vibes match, but I'm not seeing that attraction, okay? I'm seeing a more caring and loving and more
more nourishing, sorry, nourishing energy with the Empress and the Five of Pentacles, where maybe this person has been there with you during your difficult times, okay, or they've helped you made that switch between really feeling low, and then with Nine of Wands, where you're like, okay, yeah, that person really motivates me to fight back and not give up, and keep working and keep, at least not giving up. Yeah, that's the message I'm seeing. So for that person, it was more of that friendship or understanding or relationship, and not necessarily a romantic one, is what I'm seeing. Because this person with the Empress here in the center especially, very charismatic, Venus, beautiful, curvaceous if it's a woman, or even a man, just a beautiful, beautiful, with very feminine features, just like. And yes, with the Empress in this deck as well, she's on a fuller side, so that, that really, there's that aura, that energy that really gravitates you towards this person, be it a man or a woman or anybody else, right? But we have the Magician in reverse. It's like, okay, this could also be like the right person but the wrong timing. Okay, it's like you found the right you found the right person. Oh my god. Okay, you found the right person, but it's bad timing. So it's either for you, it's your decision to make now, whether you want to wait, whether you want to keep working, or whether you want to give up on this. Because right now this is not the time where it's going to manifest into something, is what I'm seeing. And of course, I feel like I also feel like you feel that this person has kind of low-key used you for their own emotional needs, maybe, being emotionally and mentally dependent on you. I feel like this could be a situation where you've talked for hours on a daily basis, and those were certain things that really made you think in your head that, okay, maybe this person feels something, for me as well. But yes, as I said, the right person but the wrong timing. That's going to be the tagline for this reading for you guys, pile 2. So yeah, if you guys can be patient and wait, and if you think that things can really change, if you can really see it happening with the Seven of Pentacles, looking back at your actions and how far you have come in this relationship, and also how many people are involved in this situationship. That's also a major concern here, because I'm definitely seeing a third person being involved here. Now, this doesn't have to be another interest. This could be a woman's best friend or a guy's best friend, like their other friends, their family members, their mother. Any third person could be involved. I'm not seeing disloyalty here. That's the last thing that I'm seeing here. I'm just seeing here that someone's hurt by someone's words and actions, which they were not expecting. But the other person did not promise anything that they were expecting either. So it's no one's fault. It's just bad timing. Or let's just put it this way, that there's a lesson to be learned here by both the respective parties. Okay, so let's quickly look into the affirmations for the month for you guys. Let's see if we get any more clarity with those cards. Okay. Yeah, I'm being called to shuffle them vertically this time. Okay, this one's really calling. We have Judgment. Okay, so it says, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Yes. Wow, okay, this makes sense. This is like, where should I keep this? Okay, I'll keep this here. Okay, Judgment. To me, this message is telling you, of course, you can take a screenshot of this if you want and use it for your monthly affirmation if you have any spiritual practice of that sort. But with this message, what I'm seeing is here that you need to understand the other person's perspective. You need to really the way a person behaves is also influenced by their past experiences. And I feel that that's also where you need to look into
as to why this person is behaving a certain way and why they did what they did. I mean, everything has a reason to it. So try and get to know that reason. Try and understand. Try and be more empathetic, okay? Towards the other person. Yes. Being in whoever this person is involved in this situation. Don't just think from your perspective. And wow, okay. We have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. This is such a beautiful card that really resonates with the reading right now, at least according to me. There's need for forgiveness. Forgiving yourself as well, because I feel like some of you have actually been harsh on yourself as well for expecting things. You could be blaming yourself, but especially when there's so much love and abundance and beautiful flow of energy in a connection as the center point, it's very easy to get attached to people, okay? It's very easy. So you don't have to be harsh on yourself either. But yes, you need to be able to forgive the other person as well. If you want, if this connection really matters to you, if it's that important, if it's more than just attraction and lust or anything else, if the foundation of that friendship, connection, relationship, whatever, is way stronger and heavier than any of these circumstances that have taken place in the past, you should be able to forgive the other person and yourself, because there's no one to be blamed here in this situation in the first place, pile 2. There's no one to be blamed here. It's just bad timing. That's what I'm saying again and again. Okay, let's look at Keepers of the Light messages for you. Let's see what comes out. Oh my god, there are so many. Can we get just one, please? And one more after that. We have White Eagle, we have Ancestor Spirit, connect to your lineage, a family wound or pattern can be healed now. Okay, as I said, this situation could really be about a lesson that both of you needs to learn, or especially you, pile 2, because you're the one watching this reading. There is a really, really important lesson that you need to learn. So connect back to your roots, connect back to your lineage. Tap into that spiritual aspect. That's the most important message, and a constant message that I actually saw in pile 1 as well. It's to connect back. Join the dots backwards for each and every situation. That's also a strong message. Join the dots backwards, as I said, with the Judgment as well here. Try and understand where the person is coming from what mind space. Any other message to close off the reading with for pile 2? Oh, okay. We have a 2. So let's see. The first card that we have is Saint Germain, Karma Releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy. Yes, you do not need this drama in your life, pile 2. And it's gonna get just way more chaotic if you're gonna be stuck in this cycle. You need to release it. It's time to release. It's time to forgive. And I love it how when 2 oracle cards messages also just go well together. It's time to release all those negative energies, any harsh feelings for the other person and for yourself. It's time to level up. This is a lesson. This is an important lesson here. Make room for good energy. Yes, if you really cherish this relationship, this connection, you have to make room for the good and release the negative. Okay. And last but not the least, we have faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. Trust the good in yourself, make room for good energy. What else do you want? Have faith, pile 2. If you really want this to work out and you think that it might, have faith, give it some time, be patient with it.
trust in the energy, as I said, that you are also right and the other person is also right in their own ways. I'm not seeing any negative energy, any toxic trait, toxic personality. It's just a difficult situation where two amazingly beautiful people who've come together in a relationship or this connection, okay, it's just a difficult time. It's a testing time. Let's just put it that way. It's just some testing time for this connection, and the universe is really testing your faith in yourself and in each other. And that's going to be the message that I'm going to leave you at. It's time to have faith. It's time to be patient. And yes, wait for the right time, hopefully, pile 2. I'll see you in the next one. If you really like this reading, let me know in the comments below. It's always nice to get some energy in return from you guys. And hopefully I'll keep making these videos for you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 3s. If you chose the Tarot of the Divine with this beautiful moss agate crystal, this is going to be your monthly reading for the month of February 2023, and let's see what the month of Feb has in store for you. Okay. First of all, a little disclaimer. Pile 1 and 2 have been really amazing, very, very different, yet they had a lot of common grounds which were important to deal with in the month of February. So yeah, let's see. I'm excited what we have in store for you, pile 3, for the month of February 2023. Okay, a really bad shuffle to begin with. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just going to shuffle them the other side. Okay, that was a good one. Okay, pile 3. What is coming in for them for the month of February? What's coming in for them for pile 3? All these beautiful people who have chosen pile 3. What's coming in for the month of February? Okay. We have a Knight of Cups. Okay, interesting. Interesting card to begin with. We have the King of Wands. Ooh, that's a gorgeous King of Wands. I love this card. What do we have? We have the Three of Wands. Wands energy in domination. Okay. We'll take these. Okay. We have Ten of Swords. We'll get to this card. Don't freak out, guys. It's okay. With Three of Cups. And they have the Page of Cups. A lot of cups energy. Surprisingly, none of the other two piles had these many cups in their reading. Oh yes, this was meant to be here. That's why I was like, something is not making sense, and I intuitively, I don't make fake spreads for each and every reading. I just like lay them this way, and I just got this message of like laying 4 cards just the way I did for pile 1. It just didn't make sense any. So I was like, okay, need to pull out 2 more cards. We have the High Priestess. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay. Oh, and we have the Eight of Swords.
And now it makes sense. 10 of Swords clarified by 8 of Swords. Bottom of the deck energy is 6 of Swords. We'll get back to this. I hope you can see. Wow, we have 2 of Cups as the first card as well. So, yeah, this could be regarding for some of you like a romantic situation or a connection. It definitely talks about a connection between 2 people, that's for sure. It's not just about you. It's some other person is involved here. Pile 3, okay. I'm actually feeling, I'm getting a message of showing a quick close-up to you guys of this spread. I feel like there's a story here as well, and especially because I love this deck because it has taken inspiration from all these mythologies across the globe. So yes, let me show you a quick close-up of these cards. So some of you might be able to, you know, get some intuitive messages on your own before this reading begins and before I actually am able to deliver across any message, because I was really being called. Some of you could actually be psychic or just be more spiritually sensitive, so you could be receiving certain messages, so be open to that. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's get started. The first card that we have here is the Knight of Cups, clarified by the 3 of Cups. Knight of Cups is someone who is kind of waiting here to express their feelings, or they already have expressed their feelings. This could be either way around, anything, because I'm seeing this eagle returning back to his master after delivering the message. So I feel like the message has already been delivered here by 3. You've expressed your feelings, you've expressed how you feel, or with Knight of Cups, I'm seeing that at least most of you are aware of how you feel about this person, okay, in your life right now, or this situation. This could be a situation as well. Although I am seeing a person here with the 2 of Cups, okay, and the 3 of Cups here. So there's definitely a lot of emotions and relationships being dealt with here in the month of February. And there's a lot of overthinking. Unwanted overthinking. You don't want to do it, but it's kind of very subconscious. You're just not able to get out of the trap of all these thoughts that are overpowering you. We'll get back to that. Okay, but with the Knight of Cups here, there's definitely some strong feelings. There's a sense of excitement, but it's a more subtle excitement. It's not like the Knight of Wands excitement or adventurous energy. It's more like, I feel at ease with this person. I feel at calm, at peace with this person. Okay, yeah, or I feel good about this situation. This could be regarding your work as well. But because there are so many cups here, yeah, Cups and Swords. So it's definitely about some thoughts, some conversations that have happened in the past. We have 3 of Cups here. This could be a friend or someone you already know, someone around you. You kind of see this person on a regular basis and you have a really fun, good time. I feel like your vibe matches really well. They're like your tribe. They've become a really important person in your life very quickly, I must say. And I feel like this person brings out the best in you. That's what you think. Or at least that side which you've probably not shared or expressed with others around you. But you feel like you feel safe. That's the word. Yes. You feel safe around this person. And especially while I'm doing this reading, I'm actually noticing change in my energy as well. It's more calm, relaxed. I'm not feeling like rushing into the reading. Yeah. It's a heavy energy, but I feel like the emotions are very dense here. They've suddenly bundled up very quickly, which you probably were not expecting. The King of Wands being clarified by the Page of Cups here to me is telling that for the outside world, you are a mature person who is very, very stable emotionally and just like very passionate, goal oriented, very ambitious, wants to achieve things, you know, just like cross all boundaries and set an example for others. All right? And that you are that person, that's true. There's no lie about it. But when you're with this person, this is what you feel. Page of Cups, childlike, enthusiastic, optimistic, just want to live life and have fun. Enjoy nature, stargaze, just sit around the beach or a lake, spend time with animals, or do just nice things and not worry about your dreams, goals, ambitions, earning money, work life, anything for a change. You could spend days with this person without focusing on any of those above mentioned things, which is beautiful. There's a lot of cheerfulness, there's a lot of motion that this person brings into your life, pile 3. I feel like otherwise you're quite a slow and steady person. Again, someone who really measures their steps and is practical in life. Someone's not gonna be calling you, at least people don't know. I mean, you could be acting foolishly, like an emotional fool in front of this person, but that's not how you are with other people. You are very strong, mature, smart, right? Ambitious, even a little reserved, I'm seeing with the King of Wands, because the King of Wands to me is the ultimate step where, you know, they're not as hyperactive as the Knight of Wands because they've matured and they've gained that experience. They're more contained. Their energy is more contained. That's you. But when you're with this person, something goes off. No, in a good way. I feel like, yes, I feel like this person is really able to connect those wires of your inner child and make that connection. Your inner child is brought out to life when you're with this person. You want to have fun with this person. You want to pull this person's leg, okay, just like in a metaphorical way. You want to pull this person's leg. You're funny around this person. You're witty. You're charming. Yeah, and I feel like this person also respects you. You know, they like this contradiction here, which is not really a contradiction. It's more like, complement. Both of your energies and personalities really complement each other. I feel like this person really appreciates you. That, okay, when they need you to be a mature person, maybe give them some advice, maybe help them make a decision, or just be there, for them during their difficult times. You're there to do that. And when they want to have fun and just go all out there and just be kiddish and childish and stupid, you are willing to do that as well with them. So I'm really liking this connection here, whatever this is. I feel like there could be another person involved in this connection, maybe from your side or from the other person's side, or this could be just your friends knowing about this person, or their friends, whatever, like whoever, someone. There are other people involved here. There are other people who know about this, or they have an idea about it, or they are involved directly or indirectly about this. We have the Three of Wands, so there's definitely some forward movement, but you're still not able to see where things are going. Okay, it's more like a gamble. Yeah, that's the word. The Three of Wands. Like, she's just climbing the stairs, right? That's what we can see, that she's climbing the stairs in the Three of Wands, but we're not really able to see where the stairs are leading her to. Yep, right. So there's definitely some forward movement. Things are moving ahead. There's a lot of yeah, good flow, I'm saying. There's good flow to it, but there's definitely some things that are hidden with the High Priestess being clarified. Clarifying the Three of Wands especially. High Priestess represents things behind the veil, things on the other side that are not being shared, that are not being expressed, that are being kept not really as a secret. I mean, yes, of course, but it's more like the emotional, the inner truth of that person. It could be you or the other person, but I'm seeing that here it's you who's probably taking the lead steps, and it's the other person who is being a little not so expressive about how they feel. Either they're like, they're still kind of figuring things out, or this could be the third person being involved, or it's just that, yes, I mean, there's definitely some confusion. You're not able to see through this person, if, for lack of a better word. Yeah, you're not able to see through this person's emotions clearly. The High Priestess represents also the hidden knowledge. Okay, this person could be a psychic, this person could be into astrology or any of these things, or just like, not, even if like they're not a complete expert on it, they are interested in all these occultist things. Okay, occultist things. And yeah, there's something, they also have a very intriguing personality, a very, like, they could be, very chatty, or they could be very, very expressive in other ways, but when it comes to their emotions, when it comes to what they're thinking, when it comes to what they are observing, that's something that they never disclose. There is a part of this person's personality which never sees the light of the day. That kind of a situation. You can see the moon there. Very, very strong connection with the moon this person could feel or have. They're very, very strongly connected to their spiritual side. They're very strongly connected with their emotions. I feel like with the High Priestess and the Three of Wands also, I'm seeing that, this person's power lies in their intuition, and maybe they're able to see things that you are not able to see right now. Maybe they're able to kind of see some instances, or some, not literally see. Yes, of course, some people have that ability as well, but they're able to sense it, that what is coming next, or where are we headed next as a connection. We have 10 of Swords clarified by the 8 of Swords. I think that's you, pile 3. Yeah. I've actually never put a point in pile 1 and 2 saying that, oh, you are this person. But the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Swords, I'm seeing that this is you. Overthinking. It's kind of going through that phase of burnout. I feel like you've been thinking about this way too much. Maybe you did in the past, not as much right now, because you're just like, you know what, whatever it is, I'm just gonna play this game. We're just gonna see where it goes. I mean, I enjoy the company. They bring out the best in me, and I have a good time with them, and that's the only thing that matters to me. But with the 8 of Swords, you're still not able to get out of this trap. I mean, at least that's what you think, that you will never be able to get out of it. Or maybe you think that you'll never be able to stop feeling the way you feel for them. Or now this kind of friendship or whatever situationship or connection is kind of at risk of being, getting awkward, or just nearing its end. But these are more like thoughts in your own head. You can easily do things like, she's just surrounded by the swords, kind of caged by the swords around her, but there's enough space for her to get up and leave, right? It's just that there's a lot of fear now. I feel like there's a lot of fear. Someone is being fearful of things not going in the right direction again, maybe. and you're afraid of closure. 5 to 3. You are afraid, fearful of closure. 6 of Swords. Because then you know that you'll have to move on from this situation. Right now what you're doing is being comfortable being in it. You've become comfortable being in this situation as it is, no matter how hurtful it is to you. But you have kind of made your mind believe, or made yourself believe that, it's better than getting a closure, because you feel that, this connection might not be going where it's meant to be or where you thought it would be, or it's just that it's going to be a difficult period for you if you try and take things ahead again. But what if it's not true? And what if it's just in your head? Yeah, 10 of Swords. I feel like you're tired of thinking. Oops, sorry, my camera, I don't know, it just shut off automatically for some reason, so sorry about it. So as I was saying, you're tired. You're tired of dropping hints. You're tired of, sneakily kind of, I feel like there's been a lot of conversation, but you're not getting the kind of response that you were expecting, because we have all the 3 sword cards. There's a lot of talking happening, but with all that talking and conversation, you can't make anything out of it. Or if there's anything that you can make out of it, is that something is coming to an end. I mean, it could be your expectations, your feelings, the other person's feelings, or the connection in general. And because this person brings out such a beautiful personality of yours, and they bring that sense of hope in your life, they bring that sense of wanting to be a better version of yourself, pile 3. You are fearful and afraid of finding a closure, getting out of this situation. Finding a closure. Yes, that's the title, and I'm going to use this for you. You need to find the closure. You need to get a closure. What if it's actually better? What if it's actually good? Or what if, even if it's not, it's going to take off that stress, out of your life. And, yeah, I mean, you just need to move on from where you are right now, in this situation, in this messed up mental space, which you're not even sharing with anyone. I feel like it's all inside you, it's all caged up inside you. You're not expressing how you truly feel, because you might also be feeling that I don't want to overburden the other person with my expectations, but it's hurting you, of course. And this whole situation is kind of in a tricky spot right now, but this needs to move on. 6 of Swords is about movement, it's about flow, it's about moving from these shaky waters into a much more calmer space, more clear emotions. Water represents emotions. You need to gain that emotional clarity that you've been avoiding, I feel. Maybe because you don't want to hurt yourself, or maybe because you don't want to hurt the other person, or you are afraid that you might lose this person. But it's important for you to have a more clearer understanding of where this connection is heading. You can't just be swimming in dark waters, right? That's what you need to do. Find the closure. I mean, closure doesn't mean that things have to end, okay? It's just that whatever situation you're in right now, that needs to be settled, that needs to be taken care of. Now, it could be done either with words, because I'm seeing a lot of conversation, or it could just be done by... Yeah, I think it needs to be done with words. Right, okay. So let's see what affirmations do we have for you for the month of February, okay? Some affirmations that you can work around with. You can, wake up and speak them, chant them, and before going back to bed at night. And I'm sure you can hear the train passing by. The sound of the train. Yes. You're definitely up on a journey here, pile 3. So I feel like there's so much more that you and this person needs to go through. It is a journey. So don't be afraid of the fact that, this connection is going to come to an end. But yes, the most important thing that you need to focus on in the month of February is to get a very, very clear picture of what this connection is all about, or what the other person basically feels about you or thinks about you, if I have to be that clear. And you actually legit saw this card flipping over. What's there? I mean, this is so surprising. I'm doing this pick a card reading after so long. I don't even remember when was the last time I did it. It wasn't for sure in like the second half of 2022 as well. It was before that. And we have fear. And that's what I've been talking about. And I mean, I can't even take credit for all these things because it's just the cards. They do everything. It's just the energy, and just I feel like my connect with the divine, and I just feel like, yeah, it's just beautiful, and I love it. I don't want to jinx it. Okay. So we have fear. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. There's definitely fear here. You're afraid of being rejected. You're afraid of being away from this feeling of love that this person brings into your life. But you need to understand that it's a test. It's a testing phase for this connection, similar to pile 2, actually, And yeah, you need to get over this fear. You need to work on this. So I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. You need to definitely take care of this, pile 3. Okay. You need to make sure that you're able to release this fear. And this fear is only going to be released when you're going to have a conversation and get that closure that I've been talking about. Okay. Okay. Wow, we have abundance. What if things actually turn out to be more beautiful after you get that closure? I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in yourself that you can turn things around. Now, obviously, not force the other person, but what if there's a change of heart? What if things actually turn around and change for better, right? You can't be living in this fear for the rest of your life. You have to take some action. You're just one step away from abundance, and that's this. Now, it could be with this person or another person. Who knows? Who can really bring this abundance into your life when you actually thought that, oh, this is the only person who could do that for me, when it's actually not true. Maybe this person is the source or the medium through which you reach that person. The 3 of Wands. You're not able to see where you're going right now, but this person knows. They're here in your life for a reason. They're here in your life for a big reason, for sure. The kind of connection that I'm seeing here on a spiritual level, they're here for a really important reason. Now, they know it, but you cannot see it. But now that you've watched this reading, maybe you'll be able to take some steps. And we have doubt at the bottom. I was called to look at it. I release the need to know all the answers. It's okay, yes. So you don't have to find the closure in terms of, oh, do you feel something for me? Oh, do you like me? Oh, do you love me? No. This closure that I'm talking about has to come from within. What do you feel about this connection? How do you feel about this connection? And even if the other person is not as involved, let's say, or is not feeling the same as you are, is this connection still important to you? Even though they're not expressing themselves, even though you feel like they're hiding so many things from you, they're not being very, very clear, do you still want to be with this person? Do you still want to be able to feel what this person makes you feel in this connection? Because you'll not be able to know all the answers. That's what I'm telling you. This person knows something. They're definitely psychic or have psychic abilities. They're highly intuitive. They can sense it. They can sense that they're here. They can sense that this connection is way more stronger and powerful than just a platonic or a romantic relationship. It's so much more deeper and more meaningful than what you can see right now. And it's absolutely okay. You don't have to dig deep. You just need to come to terms with it. All you need to do is accept it. Pile 3. So are you willing to accept it? Do you have the ability to move out of your fear of, just assuming it as a platonic or a romantic relation or connection when it's actually so much more? And that so much more is why we have the abundance card here. It's beautiful. Let's look at the last closing message from the Keepers of the Light Oracle. For pile 3, please. Message for pile 3. Okay. Wow, we have Serapis Bay Ascension. It's the same card, I think, that came out for pile 1 as well. So you could have been drawn to pile 1 as well. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Again, rise above the darkness. Try and see things from a different perspective. Try and see this connection from a different perspective. And try and understand how you genuinely feel about this person. Try and dig deep internally. Don't try and dig deep around this person, because this person is not going to open up. That I'm going to tell you for sure. It's about you ascending into your higher self. This person is here for your growth, your spiritual growth, more importantly, because you're absolutely doing really well out there in the physical world, being the King of Wands. It's the inner soul work that needs to be done. I feel like you're stuck here with the 8 of Swords, right? This person is here to just make you understand that you can actually get out of this. You are so much more than just the physical being that you are. You're so much more than just your mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and heart. There's your soul. What's the closing message for pile 3 for the month of February 2023? Wow, we have Kali at the bottom. Facing fear. Are you serious right now? Like, seriously? And I mean, I love Goddess Kali. Ma Kali is just, she is the epitome of bravery, and just, when it's time to end certain cycles, it's important, and it's a really strong feminine energy. Tap into that. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. I'm definitely saying this, pile 3. This person, I don't know what whatever this connection is, whatever your feelings are, this person is here for your ascension, to help you. This person is your soulmate, not in a romantic, situation. This person is your true soulmate. This person is here to help you. This person is here to help you level up, to really be able to achieve all those things that you want, to bring you closer to that abundance that you deserve. Because I feel like you have all the elements covered, okay? Mental, emotional, physical. It's just the spiritual aspect that's missing, that's keeping you away from manifesting the life of your dreams. And this person is fulfilling that, gap. So the final closing message we have is Mahavtar Babaji, which is soul expansion. Wow. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. This is your closing message, guys. I mean, pile 3. Do I really need to even explain this card? It's time for your soul to expand on another level in the spiritual realm. And once it's done, you'll start seeing things more clearly. You won't be needing to ask any questions. You will see things. You'll be able to connect all the dots all by yourself. This person is here to help you, help your soul grow and expand. So don't see this connection on a very, very superficial, just emotional and superficial, material, physical level. This is such a beautiful connection, pile 3. I mean, oh my god, I'm getting chills right now. I think you should really be grateful that you have this person in your life, because not everyone has a soulmate or has I think I'll call it a soulmate. Not everyone has a soulmate like this, like you do. And not everyone's, even if they do, not everyone's really blessed to actually, be in touch with this soulmate in the physical world. But you are. So yes, just try and expand your consciousness. Try and see things for more than just what they appear, dig deeper internally, get into that spirituality. Try and enhance your understanding of spirituality, your concepts around spirituality, and things will start making sense. You won't have to ask questions anymore. Pile 3. Oh my god, thank you so much for a beautiful reading. And I mean, of course, pile 1 was good. 2 was really, vibrant and very, very actually versatile and had a lot of details. But this pile 3, I mean, the fact that I'm ending your reading like this is amazing. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for yourself. And if you loved this reading and if it resonated, please let me know in the comments below. It's always really nice to get some energy, receive some energy back in form of love. And yes, I will see you in the next reading. Till then, take care. And yes, please tap into your spirituality in the month of February. Yes, that's for sure. It's time to get that closure. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.